Hey, what's going on, everybody, man? Today is April 9th. Matter of fact, yeah, April 9th. And it's my first time doing this YouTube thing, man. Everybody always told me to do it, but I said I ain't really want to do it. But after, after just seeing a whole bunch of videos and, hearing everybody telling me to do it, just to give my opinion, etc., etc., um, I decided to do this one. I don't know if it's gonna be a ongoing thing or if I'm gonna do this one and that's it. But anyway, man, my name is Jamar, man. Everybody call me Knowledge, and all my friends, man. So my trucker name, Know the Ledge, man. Know the Ledge. That's my man's call me anyway. So I work for Trans Am. I'm a lease operator for Trans Am. I just want to tell you my experience. I've been with them for a minute now. You know, um, I'm a trainee. I'm a trainer. Excuse me. I train the new guys coming in. Um, and I also drive full time. So I'm gonna keep it real and tell you the good and the bad. You know, to me, well, first of all, let me tell you, I live by three quotes daily. Everybody who know me know this. Three quotes daily. Number one, the wise man can play the part of a fool, but the fool can never play the part of a wise man. Number two, I'm swift and changeable, yet remainable at all times, meaning I could adapt to any situation and always be myself. I could throw that suit and tie on and talk in front of them people that I need to talk in front of, or I could take it back where I'm from. Number three, say what you mean what you say. Just don't say it mean. Please don't disrespect me. I got zero tolerance. Especially when it comes to face confrontation. I got zero tolerance. I'm very, I'm not aggressive. I'm definitely not passive. I'm very assertive. And I think that everyone needs to be assertive in life, man, because that could get you farther in life by being able to speak and being able to, tell people what you think and how you feel without being disrespectful or what you need and what you want without being too aggressive or too passive. Being assertive gets you very far in life. I use that in my everyday life. Again, I'm at least of Trans Am. So coming into Trans Am, I knew that the reason why I came to Trans Am number one is because you know I knew what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to be a truck owner. I knew I wanted to being able to dictate more of my everyday life as far as out here trucking. With company drivers, 99% of the companies out there are gonna tell you that it's forced dispatch, what it is. I don't mind going anywhere. I could drive anywhere, but sometimes I don't want to go there, depending on the situation, the weather, i.e., everything else. Um, so I decided, I'm gonna find somebody who's gonna allow me to make that move before I actually go out there and say, I'm gonna own something, get my own authority. So I chose Trans Am. Like everybody said, man, I don't want to get too much into orientation and all that crap because all trucking companies orientation pretty much are the same. You go there, you fill out paperwork, such and such a drug test, etc., etc. Learn out the system. Whether it's Qualcomm or the Garmin system or whatever. It's all about learning the system. Yeah, you take a road test and blah blah blah. To me, if you can't drive a truck, you shouldn't be out here driving. You shouldn't be out here with any company anyway. Um, so that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion, man. It's very dangerous out here. As everybody say, you see trucks all on the side of the road flipped over. People burned up and all that other stuff. Rest in peace. For whoever out there who lost a loved one, or whoever went through some stuff. But you see that it's very dangerous out here, man. So if you can't drive, you shouldn't be out here. Um, Again, I chose Trans Am because they allowed me to lease from the door. They didn't have to convince me, because I knew coming in what I wanted to do. I was never that person, and anybody who knows me, I know a lot of people. I don't follow nobody. I'm a leader. I don't follow nobody. So what you say don't matter to me. You know. I gotta see for myself. I gotta learn that way. Sometimes I fall on my face. Sometimes I thrive, but that's just how I live. I gotta learn that way. I'm more of a hands-on learner. I like to get my hands dirty. All right. So with that being said, Trans Am gave me the opportunity to lease my own truck. Now, I'm not gonna sit up here and say that it's all bad or it's all good, because it's not. You gotta take the good with the bad. Every company has good and bad. But the reason why I've been successful for a long time with Trans Am is because I can communicate what I want and what I need from the door. When I first, after orientation, after I got with a trainer, I said I'm not leaving this yard until I find out who my business partners dispatcher are. Right? I want to see them face to face, and that way I can shake their hand and see what they expect from me. Right? Because in turn, I'm gonna tell you what I expect for you. So that was the very first thing I had to do. Besides finding out all the information about the truck, but I wanted to see my dispatcher in person and talk to him and look in my eye and let him know, listen, I'm a hard worker. I want to succeed in this industry, and I need help succeeding because obviously we're a team, so we're gonna help each other. Um, so I don't see, I've had the same two besides when you first come to Trans Am, they give you the it's the dispatcher that's like a little probationary dispatcher, if we want to call them, right? A couple weeks, whatever, and that's just to get you by. Even them, when I first came in, I met him. Like, listen, this is what I need. You know, what do you need? Side note: a lot of people cry about not being able to get this and that, to communicate, lack of communication with their dispatchers, whatever. Yo, I'm telling you this for anybody who want to come to Trans Am. If you leasing, I ain't coming to the company side. I don't know nothing about the company side. You can fire your dispatcher. All you gotta do is, let them know you want to talk to the supervisor and tell the supervisor it's not working. If I don't get my dispatcher change, you know, I gotta leave. And that's point blank period. See, me, I believe in that, that old saying, um, the first time, right, it's your fault. Second time is my fault because I let it happen again. So, perfect example with me, I'm not gonna say his name because he's a cool guy now, right? But at one point in time, the moms was getting a little shaky, baby. I'm like, yo, we can't do that. Nah, it's not gonna happen. I said, listen, sir, if I need you to fix this problem that we having right now, if you can't fix it, find me somebody who can, please. Plain and simple. I didn't disrespect him. I wasn't aggressive. I was just letting him know that we can go another route, you know, and that's the key. Be assertive. So anyway, I met my dispatcher, and then after that one time, everything was cool. And then after I got out that probationary period, my team, I've been with the same team for a minute. I've been with Trans Am for a minute now. Um, like I said, the communication is the key, man. You can't. The miles is out here. Every, I'm not saying every because I don't know about every, but majority companies I know, um, there's miles, man. You gotta think about how much stuff is being moved by trucks. And Trans Am is a big company, so they got the miles. They got the miles for you to get where you need to be at. A lot of times, a lot of people don't want to go certain places. I'm guilty of that sometimes. Rarely though, but sometimes. But when you're not in a position to really say that you don't want to go there, meaning, yo, you got a payment due or you got bills to be paid, then stop trying to sit around and say you don't want to do something and just do it. It's all driving, my man. You know what I mean? Or my lady. Um, so that's a lot of times, man. A lot of people say they follow the fuel solution the right way. You even had a guy on here telling y'all, I'm talking about Trans Am now. There's a guy on here, wasn't with Trans Am for long, but you know, see a lot of side note real quick, man. A lot of people come in this on his YouTube and Facebook and all that crap. First day, I'm driving my one day, and this is how it is already. Dude, you don't know nothing yet. You only been here one day, for real. So you giving your opinion, right, on what's wrong with the company. If you only been here for one day, how you know what's wrong with the company or what you like about the company? You're giving your opinion. I understand it's your opinion, man. So please don't try to. I don't want to hear no comments about, oh, that's how they feel, that's what they experience, all that crap. I don't want to hear none of that because real stuff is that you don't have the experience to give out, you know, your not even say not opinion, but just to say what's good and what's bad about the company because you ain't experienced the company yet. You understand what I'm saying? Or give it some time first. Fill the company out. See what works for you and the company. Come to some type of middle agreement to make it happen. That's what I did. Um, like I said, the company Trans Am, man, you gotta take it good with the bad. If you have that communication with your dispatchers, you're gonna be good. If you don't, you're gonna be bad. That's facts. As far as the fuel, back to the fuel again. The guy was saying how he was using his pocket money to pay for the fuel. Number one, that was stupid. Every company out here, every big company at that, gets a fuel discount. So why not use their fuel discount? This is my opinion now. Why not use their fuel discount? Okay, yeah, you paying it. Okay, it says this for example, fuel right here is 250. XY pump is 250. The cash price is 245. So you come out your pocket and pay 245. Meanwhile, I'm using the company card and I'm getting 30 cents off that gallon. You understand what I'm saying? Even if I'm getting 15, 20 cents off a gallon, I'm still saving more than you are. You know what I mean? So that's to me, my opinion is use the fuel card, use that fuel solution to the best of your ability. The only time like Trans Am, I would check, I would pay week starts Friday morning at midnight was okay, 11 at midnight, 11, I mean Thursday at midnight is a cutoff day, right? So 12:01 Friday is when the week start. You know what I'm saying? 12 o'clock on Thursdays when the week ends, right? So obviously on Wednesday, if you know you only got XYZ amount of miles on Thursday, don't fill up. Just get enough to last you for that day, right? Or the miles. Easy. I'm gonna give y'all a quick, easy. I'm quite sure everybody know this, but I want to say this. If you only got 300 miles to drive, obviously you only want to put enough for 315, 320 miles, right? To get you to the next spot. You know what I'm saying? Or a little bit more, just enough to get you next spot. Maybe a little more than 320 than 20, but still, I'm just giving you an example, man. I don't ever fill up on a day I know that I can only run this amount of time, and the week gonna cut off. Um, so fueling, you got to figure it out, man, or find somebody who do know it. You know what I'm saying? It's easy, man. Um, what else? What else? Oh, okay, okay, yeah. Let me tell you the bad. I'm gonna tell you to me the bad thing about Trans Am, right? Trans Am, from my doing my research, Trans Am is the lowest paying company out there, right? So that's what a lot of people's discrepancies come in at the money because they only getting paid a certain amount because Trans Am is the lowest paid company out there. You even got PTL over here that pay a little bit more. You see what I'm saying? They consider a startup company. I don't know about Western Express. That's another startup company, but I stay with Trans Am for the simple fact that I make the miles. You see what I'm saying? I make the miles to make my checks decent, and then on top of that, I also do training. So training, the money's a little better. You know what I mean? And plus, it works for me, man. It may not work for nobody else, man, but it works for me. Um, I'm trying to think what else. You know what I'm saying? What else I could say about it, man? But pretty much, man, you gotta work. You gotta find out what works for you, man. Um, that's just my opinion, man. You can make any company work. Even I've heard so many really bad things about Western Express. Really, really bad things about Western Express. But I know for a fact that it's people there who's been there for a minute. So obviously they found something where as though it works for them. Um, so pretty much, man, don't listen to all these people saying, this is a bad company or whatever, man. and stay away from the company. How you gonna tell me to stay away from the company? Because if you don't know how I grind, I grind is different. You know, my mind's different. I think differently. You know what I'm saying? What I want, you don't want. You know what I mean? What you want, I don't want. Everybody got different situations. Everybody know how to work different systems. You know, and you gotta have a system in place, man, regardless to what. But yeah, man. So another guy out there, man, you know, telling. I'm not even gonna talk about it, you know. But anyway, listen, y'all ain't gotta like this, comment, or nothing. But if y'all got any questions, you can ask me. I'm gonna keep it 100. You know, you can make any company work for you, man. You gotta just work it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it, man. I'm trying to think anything else. Whatever, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's my first time doing this, man. So I may do another one. I may not, man. If I don't, man, y'all be blessed out there, and please, 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 please drive safely. Please drive safely. Um, Also, you know, take care of your loved ones, man. You know, and kiss and hug them and tell them you love them every day. You know, because you out here grinding, man. And it's sometimes it's hard on your family, because you got kids. You know what I'm saying? Not seeing you all the time, and you can't do other things, and you know what I'm saying. But other than that, man, yeah, man. Like I said, I'm with Trans. I've been with Trans for a minute, man, and to me, they're good company, man. I just had to say that. You know what I'm saying? Because I see a lot of things, a lot of people bashing the trans. What you bashing it for? Even a lot of my students that I train, I can put them names up there. They left or leaving. You see what I'm saying? Because everything don't work. You know what I mean? I had a student. I had a student, right? Smartest dude as far as book smart. He went to a certain school. Real. This school is a D1 school, man. A lot of money to go to the school. Very educated, but he's the act the dumb. He's the act the dumbest shit. Excuse my language, man. He's the act the dumbest shit. And I should be like, yo, you're not gonna make it out here worrying about this bull. You know what I mean? You need to worry about what's real, how to make the miles, how to do this and that. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, man, he lasted about 3 weeks, if that. You know, I told my dispatch, listen, because he wound up getting saying my dispatch too. I said, yo, he ain't gonna make it, and sure enough, he ain't make it. You know what I mean? When you ask me something about how high the pallet stack in the trailer, yeah, what? I don't care about how high the pallet stack in the trailer, as long as the weight is correct, as long as I'm not transporting nothing illegal. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that stuff. Worry about how to make the money. Worry about how to drive, how to run your clock, stuff like that. You know, I had another student, right? He now mind you, now these are the guys that give Trans Am a bad name because they get on here and start talking about how Trans Am this and that, right? Another student. So when you get your lease, when you finish getting your lease, I mean, when you sign your lease, you know, um, you get to pick your truck out, right? Now the only way you get a brand new truck, right? Brand new when nobody drove before, whatever. If you do the 5 year lease, right? So, but if you don't do your 5 year lease, you know what I'm saying, do like a 6 month lease, then you get to pick a truck out, but it can't be the brand new one. So, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of trucks that be having like only like 20,000 miles, 60,000 miles, something like that. But then you got some like 200 something thousand miles, 300 something thousand miles. So in between, right? So you get to pick out whatever one you want. So he picks out his truck. So the dude, I said, yo, he's like, yo, I'm tired, man. You know what I'm saying? So I've been up all day, whatever, whatever. So I said to him, listen, it's cool. Get your rest, but get moving after you get your rest. You know what I mean? I said, because the day you sign that lease is the day your miles and everything start, right? So we've been talking, whatever. And he was like, yo, so he drove 6 hours that first day. All right. I said, okay, 6 hours. You know what I'm saying? 6 hours doing, I'm just going to say 60 miles an hour, 360 miles, right? So I said 360 miles, boom. The next day, I said, okay, next day, he gonna go ahead and get moving, right? Really get moving. Now, I tell everybody, listen, what works for me might not work for you. But I tell all my mentees, I said, listen, you want to do at least, right? At least 8.5 to 9 hours a day. Because 8.5 hours is 510 miles doing 60 miles an hour. 9 is 540, right? You do that 7 days, it's about 3,600 miles, right? So anyway, that's not killing yourself, and you keeping your clock running, right? You ain't gotta reset, right? Because you managing it, right? So anyway, the first day he did 6 hours. The next day he called me up. He asked me a question, so I'm talking to him for a second, and he like, man, yeah, man, I'm over here watching the news, and I just seen some crazy stuff on the news. So I'm like, oh, word, you taking your half an hour break, or you taking, He's like, nah, man, I'm done for the day. I'm like, okay, how much, how much miles you did, how much time you did? He's like, drove 3 hours. Is you kidding me, Poppy? 3 hours? Yeah. Yo, yo, when he said 3 hours, B, word the mother, word the mother, I, it, it, and it shouldn't have pissed me off, but it pissed me off so bad because I'm like, yo, what are you doing out here? You can't even be a company driver and think you're gonna make some money, but you leasing got all these extra payments and you doing 9 hours in 2 days, mind you, right? The first 2 weeks you don't got a truck payment. They defer the truck payment, so you really want to grind that first 2 weeks, right? You did 9 hours the first 2 days. Ew. I said, yo, you bugging, B. You know what I said, man? Because I'm a real dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't sugarcoat nothing for nobody. I said, yo, you might as well quit now. Yo, word the mother. I said, yo, you might as well quit now. I said, because you bugging, B. I said, you did 9 hours in 2 days, my man. I said, what you gonna do about the rest of the week? But anyway, so he wound up quitting. You know what I mean? Because he couldn't handle it. But I knew he was gonna quit anyway. So some people, trucking ain't for everybody. People think it's easy because you just sitting down driving. Nah, you gotta be aware. You gotta be on point. You gotta manage your time. You gotta manage everything around you. You gotta watch out for. This is hope, man. I could go on for days about how trucking. It ain't easy out here. It ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man. So I just wanted to say that, man. I could go on for days, man. I've been going for too long already. 22 minutes when I said I'm gonna be real fast, man. So pardon me. You know. But man, y'all be blessed out there, man. You know what I'm saying? And, oh yeah, what I said was what I said. Knowledge to know the ledge, cause that's what everybody call me. But I one thing was something else, something. You know what I mean? Knowledge the trucker. I said my friends be like, yo, knowledge the trucker. You know what I mean? So that might, if ain't nobody got that, you don't take my joint, man. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody got it, nah, I apologize. But knowledge the trucker sounds real good. I was say knowledge the sucker. That's crazy. But knowledge the trucker sound real good, man. You know what I meam? But my friends call me Know the Ledge anyway, so it don't even matter, man. But you know what I'm saying? Who knows, man? I might make some more. And you got any questions about Trans Am, man? Any questions, man? You know what I mean? And I'll be honest with you. No, like I said, everything ain't always good. You know what I'm saying? But everything ain't always bad, man. You know what I mean? Um, at the whole time I've been here, man, I've been here for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? I had two negative checks, man. Two negative checks, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And that was because one was because I went home, still home a little while. You know what I'm saying? Too long, and you know, I had to figure out the system at the time. You know what I'm saying? That was one. And another time, my truck had broke down, and I had to get some maintenance done to it. And my PMs had came up at the same time. So, like, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, I haven't ever been negative, man. Don't get me wrong. Every check ain't been a good check. You know what I'm saying? When I say good, I mean, like, sometimes I get a couple $100 checks. You see what I'm saying? $500, something like that. You know what I mean? But for the most part, man, I get decent checks because I know how to run. You know what I'm saying? And I manage my clock. You know what I mean? And I don't sit around and BS all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, man, y'all take it easy, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want. Oh yeah, real quick before I go, man, I want to give a shout out to, man. You know what I'm saying? He might not even see this, man. You know what I'm saying? But um. Moshawn Parks, what's his name? LaShawn Parks. Yeah, man, yo, dude's a genius, man. I like where he takes stuff, man. I like the information he gives, man. When I first started, before I got up into trucking, I used to always watch his videos, man. Him and Trucker Brown, man. You know what I'm saying? Them two dudes, man, stand up dudes, man. So, you know what I'm saying? If they see this, man, keep it up, man. Keep doing what y'all do, man. I really like what y'all do over there, man. You know what I'm saying? That YTTA affiliation thing was genius. Genius, man. Giving truckers a platform, man. You know what I'm saying? That was genius, man. You know, so but anyway, man, y'all take it easy, man, out there, man. I'm out, man. Knowledge to God, man. Peace, man. You know what I mean?